Fingal's Cauldron seat, also known as Machrie Moor 5, is the most impressive stone circle on the Machrie Moor complex of prehistoric sites. In this video we'll take a look at the legends and myths surrounding the stone circle of fairies, a giant and recumbent landscape figures. This film by Before Caledonia is part of a series on the individual prehistoric sites on Machrie Moor. The Machrie Moor prehistoric complex on the Isle of Arran is an impressive ancient ceremonial landscape, not as well known as the Cauldron stones on the Isle of Lewis. The Machrie Moor Prehistory Trail is one of Arran's top tourist attractions. Look out for the possible recumbent landscape figures which can be seen from all over Machrie Moor. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this. At the end of this film I'll put links to other prehistoric sites on Arran and Machrie Moor. Join the Before Caledonia Facebook group. If you would like to help the channel, hit the like button, share the film, watch it to the end, subscribe and leave a comment for a personal reply. Just one of these actions helps the channel. At Machrie Moor we can walk in the footsteps of our ancient ancestors and visit the beautiful stone circles and standing stones they constructed circa 5,000 years ago. The largest island on the Firth of Clyde is home to an impressive but not well known area of prehistoric Britain. The Machrie Moor sites are an incredible survivor from the UK's Neolithic and Bronze Age eras. The ring is the second circle on the public trail as you walk up the Moss Farm track. From Fingal's Cauldron seat is the best location to view the landscape and other circles to the east. Fingal's Cauldron seat is a fantastically well preserved and pristine double concentric ring of granite boulders. From inside the circle is superb views all the way over to Kintyre in the west and the close by Machrie Moor 4 stone circle, and just beyond the trees is the iconic Machrie Moor 2 and 3 standing stone megaliths to the east. The double rings of Fingal's Cauldron seat resembles Croftmareg stone circle in Perth and Kinross. I'll put a video link to the Croftmareg site at the top right hand corner of the screen if you want to compare these two sites. This is the only ring in Machrie Moor which doesn't have a burial. The burials came about 150 years after the circles were constructed, which asks the question, what was the stone circle's original function? Leave a comment below and any of your own theories. Two concentric rings make up the site, which is unusual for a stone circle. The inner ring of 8 boulders is the smallest, with a 12 metre diameter. The outer circle of 15 smaller stones has a diameter of 18 metres, which is possibly egg-shaped. There's also a possible entrance in the south arc. One of these boulders is perforated. A legend regarding this stone is a brownie or a fairy lived in the stone who could be appeased by pouring milk into the hole. Altogether 23 boulders make up Machrie Moor 5, which is the largest ring in the vicinity, and just one of 6 stone circles, all very close together and a short walk between them. This is also the closest site to the now derelict Moss Farm. Fingal's Cauldron seat is made up of short dumpy granite boulders compared to the tall standing stones of Machrie Moor 2 and 3. The Machrie Moor sites are made up of granite or sandstone, which was likely intentional by the ancient architects. Something quite remarkable about Machrie Moor is the varied selection of stone circles and standing stones in a very compact area. Only at Kilmartin Glen do you get something similar with so many sites so close together. The circle is said to be the rest for Fingal's cooking pot. Another legend is the natural ledge on one of the outer circle stones was where Fingal tied up his dog Bran. Another stone circle associated with cooking is the girdle stains in Dumfries and Galloway. The name girdle is thought to be linked with a cooking utensil. The well-known King's Cave on Arran was once called Fingal's Cave. Another Fingal's Cave appears at the well-known and uninhabited island of Staffa in the Inner Hebrides. Fingal was the hero in an epic poem by the 18th century Scots poet-historian James Macpherson, which was based on old Scottish Gaelic poems. The site has been excavated twice, once in 1858 by M. Arthur and in 1861 by Bryce. He found an empty kist in a bad state in the middle of the circle, 1/3 of a metre below ground. He suggested the area had been disturbed several times before his excavation. Fingal's Cauldron seat and the Machrie Moor sites are in the care of Historic Environment Scotland. The moor is situated 3 miles north of Blackwaterfoot and near Tormore on the west coast of Arran, and signposted from the B841 road. There's a car park for visitors. On Machrie Moor you'll find an abundance of prehistoric sites like stone circles and standing stones, etc. Machrie Moor was obviously a very special place to our ancient ancestors who lived in this beautiful island off the west coast of Scotland. Before Caledonia is a prehistory project which focuses on stone circles, standing stones and rock art from Scotland's Neolithic and Bronze Age eras. You can support the project by becoming a Patreon and receive exclusive physical and digital content. There's also a PayPal donation option. All links can be found in the description box below. I hope you've enjoyed this video on Fingal's Cauldron seat and may be inspired to visit Machrie Moor. Thanks for watching, thanks to my Patreons, and a megalithic thanks to Fingal and his dog Bran.